I am out at Algonquin Provincial Park just for a day paddle. I've come out for the day. I'm putting in my canoe at Lake of Two Rivers, and I'm gonna paddle along the Madawaska River towards the New Lake, or the Provoking Lake waterfall, whatever you want to call it. I'll probably portage around that and continue along the river. It's not a terribly hot day, which is good. So it should be a great day for a paddle. At the southwest corner of Lake of Two Rivers, you'll find the entrance to the Madawaska River. It's really windy. The beginning here, you can easily take a wrong turn and end up with a dead end, but it's a really nice paddle, and that's what I'm about to do. Well, I already took a dead end right from the very beginning. There's a couple of what look like entrances, and I picked the one that wasn't the actual entrance to the river. Okay, I am on the river. There's a couple of families of geese swimming around. I've seen some turtles. It's really beautiful out here. Love it. Hey, look. I got a little duck friend right here with me. How are you? Hello. Just up here, you go under the bridge, which is part of the trail that takes you along the old railway line that goes along south of New Lake and the airfield there. So just up here, up that bank, I've camped in the winter, just a little ways up there, into the forest a little bit. This is a great place to come camping in the winter. There's the whole airfield near the Mule Lake campground, which you can camp in. It's easy to get to, but you're still in the backcountry, and it's really nice. Just over here is part of the Highland backpacking trail. Yeah, you can see a little path down to the water. Somebody's come down before. Yeah, so the Highland backpack trail goes all the way up there, goes to Provoking Lake, to Head Lake, and then loops all the way around. Just around the bend, I can already hear the water flowing over the little waterfall, which I will be doing a little portage around. There is a short little portage around these falls, and that's what I'm going to pull out here, and I'm going to go across the other side and continue up the river. So this is a teeny tiny little portage around the falls here. There's a bench here to it where you can sit and enjoy the view before you go back in. Yeah, it's a beautiful spot. I love it. Really cool. Really cool here. I love it. So once you're past the waterfall, it just feels a little different. It's a little wider. It's still windy, but nowhere near as windy. But it's really quiet. Like really quiet. Like I guess there's nobody around here. It's just amazing. This is where the old railway line would have gone through here. You can see the base of what would have been the little bridge. Right now, the bridge is part of the old railway line bike trail, which of course you can hike on as well. Yeah, it goes all the way from like Pog Lake all the way up to Cache Lake, and goes past the Highland Backpacking Trail and the Track and Tower Trail, which is one of my favorite trails to do. But it's just cool to see it from a different angle, being underneath it instead of on it. Just beyond the bridge here, I'm gonna go around a corner, and there'll be some rapids, and there's a portage around that, which will then take, of course, continue along the river. I'm not going to do that portage today. I've already been paddling for a couple of hours, and I have to get back. So I'll be turning around once I get to that next portage, but you'll get to see it. It's cool. There's a big set of rapids that come down into the river there. So here are the rapids, and if I was to portage around it, I would just portage, get out over there, and I'd end up on the bike trail for a little bit, and just beyond the rapids, I'd be putting back in again. I have paddled the Madawaska River before from the other side, from Cache Lake, and come in as far as Head Creek, and then gone up Head Creek to Head Lake. At some point, I would have to come up and just camp here, like go to the campgrounds, so that I have time to do the whole section from, let's say, Lake of Two Rivers to Cache Lake, or vice versa, because it's a beautiful, beautiful section to paddle. Mind you, there are a lot of beaver dams once you get beyond here that you have to lift over, but it's gorgeous. So this is the portage that will take up to the bike trail, and I'll take you around to the other side of these rapids. Just give you a little example of what that's like. That down there is the bridge that I just went under. So it's this way that you would then next put the canoe back in the water. It's a little ways, it's about 100 meters down there, so I'm not gonna walk down there. There's a lot of mosquitoes. Less mosquitoes when I'm on the water than on land. But anyway, this is where I'm gonna turn around and start heading back.